Chapman News at 10, Headingley.
Sickle cell disorder is a condition which causes excruciating pain and can be life-threatening. Yet, amongst healthcare professionals, there appears to be a serious lack of awareness. That's the conclusion of MPs, who said staff often question patients' suffering and offer inadequate care failings which can have fatal consequences. It predominantly affects people from African and Caribbean backgrounds, and it was suggested those poor attitudes are rooted in racism.
2 years on from losing their only son Evan to complications from sickle cell disease, Charles and Betty Smith struggled to make sense of what happened. Evan was 21 and died in hospital. A coroner found there was a lack of understanding of sickle cell disease in the staff treating him. It's a condition common among people of African and Caribbean heritage.
The nurses in the ward, they didn't know how to treat sickle cell patients. He asked for oxygen. They said, your saturations are fine, you don't need oxygen. He took his mobile phone and dialed 999 to request oxygen. But apparently they said, you are in a hospital bed, you are in a ward, it's not our responsibility. He ended up with organ failure, lack of oxygen in the brain, and he passed on so suddenly.
Sickle cell disease is a genetic illness where red blood cells are an unusual shape and can block blood vessels. It can cause excruciating pain and in some cases organ failure. The report found serious failings in the care and treatment of patients with the disease, including negative attitudes, often underpinned by racism, low awareness and education on sickle cell among staff, and evidence of substandard care on wards and in A&E.
If these problems that the inquiry report identified affected the majority population, there would be an outcry. Why is it for a marginalised group of people who are mainly black and brown that we should allow this to persist?
Evan Smith's parents say sickle cell patients' needs must be met.
Just listening to them, that would help a lot because they know what they want. In the case of Evan, he knew he needed oxygen, but he wasn't listened to.
He was very clever, very brilliant, and he was taken away from us at such a prime time of his life, after he had finished university and was ready to take on his life full course.
They're determined no one else should endure what they'd had to. Neil Connery, News at 10.